Hello and welcome everybody. DL here, and just today, as of me recording this, part 2 is finally live. Part 2 of Monster Hunter is finally here. We now have the second banner. We now have more. We have more windprints added, and we have more content added to Monster Hunter in itself. So I'll be going over all of that. I'll be saving the units for last, so I'll just live here for the units, so feel free to skip ahead. But first, I'll be going over what new stuff has been added in Monster Hunter. First of all, treasure trade. I did not buy anything new in the treasure trade yet, so yes, this time it'll all be here, unlike last time, which I started. So first thing that's added is a brand new cat sticker, which is absolutely adorable. Then we have the two prints, one copy of each, and well, these prints, they're also in the one print shop, so I'll also go over these two prints as well. So Lurker in the Woods is 4-strike and Broken Punisher. Oh boy, another 4-strike print. Oh, this print paired up with the Monster Hunter units is pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, unexpected requests. Last Offense and Last Devastation. This is meant probably for like high dragon blitzing sets, I think. I really don't use Last Offense all that much, so I can't say much on it. But it's okay. It has its situations. So now let's continue. The only other two things they added was a Damascus Ingot and a Selenite Stone, which I'll actually purchase this now. Mine. And I can also buy out both prints really quick as well. Mine. These are all mine. I'll farm for you later. I'll farm for the ingot later. Oh yeah, and also they added no new weapons. Now then, content they have added. They added the Omega. The Omega Solo has been added, and also the actual raid will come live on the 10th, so not quite yet. Nightmare, same. And they also added 4 new trials. They added Dread King Solo, Advanced Dread King Solo, then the Dread King Trial, then the Advanced Dread King Trial. In which, well, these are also dailies, by the way. These are also dailies added for the like a trial dailies. And well, these dailies give you strength augments. While beating the advanced solo and the actual solo, you get 50 of each augment, which is pretty good. So yes, worth doing if you have the ability to. These are definitely worth doing. And well, there's also a bunch more story added, so more Warmite for you guys. And they also gave us something. So give me one sec as I pull it up. They had given us this Primal Crisis. This is the art is only the promo art, but however, this is actually a really good print. It's Flurry Strength and Flurry Devastation. This will be great on dagger units when you're not running these skill damage of 40% print, or Galaluka. This thing will actually be very good on Galaluka because well, he already has an ability that is a Flurry Devastation. So hey, might as well give yourself even more reason to hit that combo count. that and another damn New Year's to 2 Dragon as well. Oh boy. By the way, that's it for prints, so that's it for the event. And now the main meat. Monster Hunter Part 2. Oh boy. Hunter Saris. So let's just start this off by saying these units are good. Both of these units are very, very good. And also, one more thing before I dive into them. No free multis for part 2. So, just if you really wanted to go in, you do have an excuse not to wait. That much I will say. I mean, well, very soon I might do that as well. But well, I'm going to wait till part 1 to see if I can pull all the units from part 1 to see if I can make it like a part 1 and part 2 summon video. I might do that, I might not, I might just make it 2 parts for more content, to be honest, but I don't know. So, now, going into Hunter Saris, honestly, because she's a Monster Hunter unit, I'm just going to say this right now, she's a Force Striker. She's a monster Force Striker. And this is why. Her first skill, water damage to enemies in the line, alright sure, and increases the damage of the user's next Force Strike by 100%. So her next Force Strike is doing double damage. Then also, her second skill increases the rate at which the user's Force Strikes charge by 30% for 30 seconds. Faster Force Strikes. Faster Force Strikes. And well, this is actually really good on her. Because in accordance to her first ability, there are 4 levels. She has 4 charging levels. So Vanessa has 2, Berserker has 3, and she has 4. And well, just if looking at Hunter Berserker and his 3 charge levels says anything, Berserker has 3 charge levels and can dish out a critical hit of 176k. I've even seen people been able to hit 200 as long as they build the team around him. It's nuts. It's really nuts. So I'm scared for her. Now, bright side, we also already received a water core bow, so that's nice. Her core ability is 50% skill haste. Just loop back onto that. Then while still going over her first ability, 4 strike damage is increased by 30% as per usual. Once again, 4 levels. 4 levels charge a 4 strike, and movement is also possible. So this is nice to avoid while you aren't so stationary. You can still dodge and still charge it. And will also reduce enemy strength by 15% for 10 seconds. 15% is pretty good. 15 is pretty good. That in itself, it's nuts. And she has burn res and 4 strike damage. Also, another 25%, and charge rate by 20%. So, well, charge rate, I'm assuming, is referring to the skill gauge? I can't exactly say for certain. That might be what affects her 4 levels, now that I think about it. So yeah, she'll be charging her 4 levels pretty quickly. And also dealing monstrous amounts of Force Strike, and you can still apply a Force Strike print on top of all this. This is absolutely nuts. She looks busted on paper. I will have to wait to see her in actual practice, but she sounds like a monster for Force Strikes. And now going into the second unit, Dread King Rathalos. And oh boy, I have something to say about him. His skill of flame damage and inflicts burn. Okay, sure. And this is where it gets nuts, alright? Shadow and Force Strike damage too. Increases flame strength by 55% and Force Strike damage by 60%. What? This is monstrous on units that can do a lot of Force Strikes or are Force Strike oriented. Cough cough, Berserker. They just buffed Berserker with this guy. They buffed Berserker with him. So yeah, when I mentioned at 200k, you can probably bump that up to 300. Oh my god! Berserker's about to be nuts. But then also, for flame units. Increases skill gauge feel rate by 30% when user's force strike connects, so pretty much a striking haste to 30%, but slows the rate the mode gauge decreases by 30%. So in short, that just means that they stay in overdrive longer. That shouldn't be too bad, to be honest, because of one, the overdrive Punisher exists, and two, you just have your other units break while you charge out your force strike. Then you just force strike them when they're broken and deal like 300k damage. It's absolutely ridiculous, these two units. So is this a should you summon? I would say, because there are no free multis, you are more than welcome to summon immediately as soon as they come out without any consequences. Me personally, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see how my free multis go. I probably will make a separate video of just my free multis, then me doing summons. That's what I will probably do. But, well, I will definitely be going in on this banner whenever. I will definitely be doing it. So, I think I covered everything that Monster Hunter now has to offer. I think I covered everything. You know what? Just for a quick time burner, you can more than welcomely skip this part. I'm just gonna show you the maxed out arts. So this is Mubble Lurker in the Woods. Honestly, looks pretty good. Force Strike is actually increased to 50% and Broken Punisher up to 25. That's nuts. Unexpected results. Oh, pretty nice actually. Pretty nice art. And last offense 50% and last devastation 40%. Yep, okay. Only 15 seconds though for each, which is oof. Well, yeah. Now then, that's it for this video. Just if you had enjoyed, and or just if you want to stay up to date on what I do, feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter especially, because, well, when this type of stuff first goes live, I do live tweets. I'm trying to do that a little more frequently, even though it's killing my sleep. I don't care. I am trying to do them a little bit more frequently. Then also, especially when it comes to two of these trials, I beat them and I upload them on Twitter first. I will probably make a video on them, but, well, just if you want to see them in advance, just let me go to my Twitter. They'll be there. They will be there on Twitter before they come out in a video, except for summons. I try to keep those quiet, except my free ones. I do post my free ones, at least. Oh well, that's enough clout and shout out for me. I'll just see you guys whenever I decide to summon or whatever.